Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport. We are in League 2, we're on the 12th of February 2023. In between episodes we played one more game. We finally managed to play the Tranmere game, which was postponed twice. We did beat them 2-1 in the end. A record-breaking goal from Bartosz Cybulski after just 17 seconds, and Leonardo Mercado also getting on the score sheet in a 2-1 victory, giving us 3 points. Moving us into third place. I say moving, keeping us in third place in the table. We do have ourselves a game in hand, which I think might be about to happen today because we're up against Burton Albion. Yesterday, a load of matches did take place. Doncaster and Walsall both won their games, so Walsall winning 2-0, Doncaster winning 2-0 as well. But, interestingly, Doncaster beating AFC Wimbledon, who have now dropped all the way down to 6th place in the table. Let's kick things off then up against Burton Albion, a team that apparently have never beaten us. We played them 4 times in all competitions so far, 3 wins for Southport, just 1 draw as well. As I mentioned, no victories for Burton Albion. They are down the wrong end of the table, very much so down the wrong end. They do have 40 points. They're not getting relegated anytime soon because it's Morecambe and Macclesfield. It's always been Morecambe and Macclesfield. The starting lineup then for the Burton Albion game. In goal will be Jökull Andersson. It's going to be Godwin Asia, Ryan Shotton, Morten Jessen, Tim Clark and Jonas Mikkelbust as that back 5. Mikkelbust has been constantly moaning that he wants to play first team football. I keep saying, sure you can. And then I never give him games because Jordan Obita is much better. Fortunately for him, Jordan Obita down here has picked up a bit of an injury. So Mikkelbust is going to get a chance. The midfield partnership today will be Darren Oldacre and Jacob Butterfield. Oldacre comes in because not Perez. Perez is the one who's currently out on international duty. Garcia, that's the one. Antonio Jose Garcia has been injured. I've just missed what it was. 6 days to 2 weeks. So he's out for a fair amount of time. So Oldacre returns to the starting 11. Will Smallbone will be behind the strike partnership of Mercado and Cybulski as always. Against Tranmere, it took 17 seconds. 17 seconds from kickoff for us to get a goal. I wasn't even paying attention when it happened. I kind of just pressed play, had myself a little sip of tea, things like that, and then all of a sudden we were 1-0 up. So I don't really know what happened. It's taken more than 17 seconds to get our first highlight here though. Oldacre with the ball, Godwin Asia on the right, crosses in, Cybulski is there, he's hit the post. We've hit the post far too often at the moment. Oldacre with a free kick. Shotton's there. It's gone over everybody. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Right, who is our designated penalty taker? I didn't get to change it, so it's probably Butterfield? It's Oldacre. Okay. Hasn't played a lot of football recently. Doesn't matter. He's put us 1-0 up after just under 7 minutes. And that goal moves us into 2nd place in the table, just 1 point behind Doncaster. They've got a much better goal difference than us. It means the next match against Doncaster is a huge match. That is a 6-pointer. That is a potential title decider. Nothing much is happening here, however. We're going to do a show some passion, see if it fires anybody up. No, it did not. Andersson with a goal kick, 10 minutes to play the first half. Tim Clark, long ball to find his Derby County teammate. Baldwin, though, lumps it back the other way. Clark wins a header. Asia down to Ryan Shotton. Shotton's going to go back to Jessen. I thought he was going to go to the goalkeeper. Jessen forward. Cybulski heads back. Will Smallbone, the Southampton loanee, spreads it across. Finds Jonas Mikkelbust, who's picked up a yellow card. Butterfield. On the right is Godwin Asia, who they recommend I give him a new contract, but he doesn't want to sign one. Asia in on goal. Hawkins makes a very easy save from the right back. Yeah, Godwin Asia doesn't want to sign a new contract for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Half time, we are 1-0 up against Burton Albion. It's good, it could be a lot better. I'm not going to do any changes at the moment because we're actually playing okay. Joe Sparrow with a free kick for Burton Albion towards the back. Tim Clark heads clear. Smallbone lumps it a little bit further forward to find Leonardo Mercado down the right. He's got Cybulski in the middle, who's completely unmarked for the moment. It doesn't really matter anyway, because he's bloody massive. Cybulski gets his 29th goal of the season. It is 2-0 against Burton Albion. That was a wonderful finish from the big Polishman. I've been looking at trying to sign Cybulski, and I can do it, but it will cost around £500,000 and we don't have any money in our bank. So, he is out of contract at the end of the season, so that might be when we make our move. Mercado goes for goal straight at the goalkeeper Hawkins. Yeah, we are going to possibly look at signing Cybulski on a free transfer. However, big clubs are sniffing around, and by big clubs I mean championship clubs. There is a free kick for Burton Albion. What's going to happen here? Fraser steps up to take it, goes for a curling effort. Anderson makes a save. Longello puts the ball in the back of the net, but he was offside. Do we do any changes? Or we'll have a free kick first. Butterfield, Cybulski, header over the bar. Still 2-0. Right, changes. Do we do any? Having a quick look at the match ratings. Possibly not. Actually, yes, we do. Cybulski off. Kiefer Moore on. Yes, we're winning 2-0. Yes, Cebulski's playing very well. However, I want Kiefer Moore to score some goals, because if we can get more strikers scoring goals, that means we're going to be more likely to score goals overall, I hope. Into the final 15. Not a huge amount is happening in the second half. We've got just 10 minutes to play now. Smallbone off, Fadic on. We're also going to do Oldacre off for Reece York, who has played very little football since signing in January. I don't even think it was January, was it? I think it was way before then. Grayson with a free kick, 1.5 minutes of normal time to play, so Burton could find themselves getting potentially just a consolation goal until they misplace a pass. Mercado now with it. We are 3-on-2 or 3-on-3 potentially. Mercado into the area, has to go himself, hits it past the far post. It's going to be 2-0. Or maybe not. 4 minutes of injury time, still 45 seconds of normal time to play as well. Sarkic heads the ball backwards. Edwards makes a good tackle to nick the ball away from Kiefer Moore. Baldwin to Odmeo. Now Edwards on the halfway line. How have we not nicked the ball away there? Come on, Butterfield, do something. Joe Sparrow spreads it to the left, finds Hutchinson. Great control from, I assume, the fullback. Header clear from Tim Clark. Sparrow's going to collect the ball once again, though, for Burton Albion, running down the right-hand side. Butterfield in front of him. Jacob Butterfield can't nick the ball away. Hutchinson goes for goal. Boyce goes for goal as well. I'm pretty sure... Okay, it's a goal kick. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that was somebody who was offside. Apparently not. 5 seconds left to play. We've got a highlight, but I'm thinking... it's going to be a highlight of nothing. Edwards runs direct towards goal. Number 7 for Burton Albion. Takes a couple of touches, gets around his man, goes for a curling effort, puts it wide of the post. It's going to be 2-0 against Burton Albion. This is a good result. There you go, the full-time whistle goes. 2-0 then against Burton Albion. I'm very happy with that. Decent performance as well. Cebulski starting to get back in the goals. It's all good. Now, for some reason, Walsall haven't played their game. Are they playing, like, tomorrow? Is that what's happening here? Stevenage are playing on the Tuesday night, Walsall are playing on the Wednesday, and then we go back to normal fixtures for the Saturday. Southport make it 5 matches unbeaten in a row. 3 clean sheets in there as well, not scoring as many as I would like, because we've been obviously against AFC Wimbledon and Coventry. We should have scored probably 3 or 4 in both of those games. Fortunately, didn't manage to do that. So next up then is the big one, Doncaster Rovers away from home. It is first versus second, maybe third by the time it comes around, but still... it's a big 6-pointer. This is a must-win game. We're back for the Doncaster Rovers game, but before we jump into it, Walsall drew 0-0 with Plymouth, which means, yes, we do drop down into 3rd place, but they are not as far ahead of us as I originally thought they would be. So the top 2, Doncaster and Walsall, 71 points. Then Southport in 3rd on 70. Then a 10-point gap down to Fylde. I'm pretty sure, I don't want to get too confident here, but I'm pretty sure... we're going up. We're getting promoted. We should be finishing in the top 3. Yes, there is still a huge chance for us to balls it up, but there is a 10-point gap between 3rd and 4th place. We're going for the title now. That's what we have to do. So not only are we playing Doncaster Rovers, 1st versus 3rd, a 6-pointer, Burton Albion, who we've just beaten, are playing Walsall, which means you have to hope Burton potentially can do us a favour, although as we know, Burton are down the wrong end of the table. So I've not got a lot of faith in that. If we can get 3 points, I don't think we're going to go top because I think Walsall will beat Burton Albion. The starting lineup then for the Doncaster game. Anderson in goal, which is a risk because he's absolute calamity against some of the bigger side, does make a lot of mistakes, and that is basically what beat us last time we played Doncaster. But we're trusting in our Icelandic goalkeeper. Godwin Asia, Ryan Shotton, Morten Jessen, Nikui Mzizi and Jordan Obita will be the back 5. Butterfield and Jose Luis, is that his name? Is it Jose Luis Perez has returned to the starting 11. He has been away for the Uruguay under-20s for bloody ages. If we actually look here, he's missed 6 games on international duty, so he's finally back. Maybe he's who we've been missing. I don't know. Yes, so Butterfield and Perez in the middle of the pitch. Will Smallbone as the attacking midfielder. Mercado and Cebulski up front. Let's go and let's just not lose, okay? A draw is okay. I'll be happy with a draw. I'll be very happy with a victory. And I'll be mildly annoyed with a defeat. Considering they're top of the table, Doncaster aren't exactly going for the most exciting formation, are they? A 4-4-1-1. Right, let's just hope that we have some faith in these players. And hopefully we can get the 3 points. I'm kind of hoping as well that the match is a little bit more exciting than the last time we played Doncaster, because nothing really happened apart from one goal. With 15 minutes in, nothing's happening until now. Throw, Thorpe collects it from Mason in the middle to Greaves. Greaves gets tackled by Butterfield but keeps hold of the ball. Greaves is trying to make some space. Mason on the right runs into the area, crosses it in. He's hit the bar possibly, and we're 1-0 down. Jake Doyle-Hayes with the goal. We're just never going to beat Doncaster. I think they're too good for this league. I'm pretty sure they got relegated from League One last season. They're going to go straight back up, and I'm pretty sure they're going to go up as champions. 15 minutes to play of the first half. There's a free kick for Doncaster. Dickinson to take it from a long way out. He's gone for a shot as well. It's just wide of the top corner. Now we've got Edwards with a free kick on the right. Greaves is at the back. He's hit the bar as well. It's going to be a goal kick. Something is not working and never works against Doncaster. Something is really, really struggling. We are into injury time of the first half. Perez with the ball plays it back to Mzizi, the South African. Now Jessen in the centre circle finds Butterfield. Godwin Asia's got some space on the right. Does use. Now Mercado. Mercado goes for goal from a very long way out. Hits it over the bar. It's going to be 1-0 to Doncaster at half time? Besant with a goal kick. Mason with the ball. Now Greaves. Mason wants it back. Cybulski's nicked it away though. Now the big Polish striker goes for goal himself. His 30th goal of the season. That is a great finish from the Pole. It is 1-1 just going into half time. I mean, if you're a Doncaster fan or manager or whatever, you'd probably argue that maybe we shouldn't have played this long. But I don't care. It's 1-1. Even better, Walsall are losing against Burton Albion. If we can win, we go top of the table. I'm going to give him an angry team talk because lots of players aren't looking good. And then I'm going to say specifically to Cybulski, not you, Cybulski, calmly, you need to calm down. I might say, no, yeah, I'm very happy. You're doing well. Look to switch off. Not a good team talk. Walk away. Smallbones on a 6.3, which isn't good. A couple of other players on 6.4s. Curtis Nelson is going to get himself a red card. This is playing into our favour here. Obita with a free kick. Mzizi is there, and Nikiwe Mzizi, the South African, has made it 2-1, his 5th goal of the season. We're top of the table right now. Pretty sure we're top of the table. We are top of the table. Pretty sure Burton Albion are doing us a favour. Doyle-Hayes with a free kick for Doncaster. It's almost in the back of the net. It's almost 2-2, but luckily it sails past the post. Corner for Edwards for Doncaster. This is going to be one-way traffic now. Anderson holds on to Thorpe's effort. Right, we need to do something, and I know this is probably not going to be the most exciting thing to do. We are going to try and shut up shop a little bit. Oldacre is going to come on. You can't really play as any of these. A regista. Sure, play as a regista, just to shore up the defence a little bit more. If I'm perfectly honest, I don't know what a regista does, but Darren Oldacre is going to give it a go. 20 minutes left to play. We're going to start moving into the territory of time-wasting substitutions. Burton Albion now, 2-0 up against Walsall. I think it's 3. I think it might be 3. Kiefer Moore on for Cybulski. Now, we've got just over 10 minutes to play. Edwards with a corner for Doncaster. Butterfield, what are you doing? Jacob Butterfield has given away a penalty. Common Anderson, number 7 for Doncaster against Jokel Anderson. Doyle-Hayes, already got 1 goal so far into the bottom corner. It's 2-2. Why do we always cock this up? Why can we never go defensive enough? I know I didn't change this from balance, but we always seem to balls it up, giving away penalties, stupid decisions like that. If it stays this way, I'm now going to be annoyed. Burton Albion are 4-1 up against Walsall. We've got 5 minutes of injury time. Could this be the goal? Butterfield, Jessen's at the back. Morton, flipping Jessen, makes it 3-2. Butterfield makes amends for his balls up to give away the penalty. With the assist as well, right, we definitely need to do something now. Right, what do? Time wasting. Definitely time wasting. We've got no defensive options really on the bench. Fully aware that he's a right back and he's a right back. Neither of them are very good though. Can't believe I'm doing this. I cannot believe I'm doing this. What's a good thing? Anchorman? We have 2 anchormen. I know neither of you can probably play as an anchorman, but you're just going to sit like that. We're going to drop Mercado to there. Stick Kiefer Moore in the middle. Bring Mercado off for Fadic. Fadic can be a sure. What am I doing? What is that formation? What? We've got like a flat back 9. Doesn't matter. The full-time whistle goes. We have beaten Doncaster Rovers. We go top of the bloody table because Burton Albion are the greatest football team in the world, apart from earlier in the episode when we beat them. How have we managed... This is like the third time we've scored a goal after the 90 minutes to give us 3 points, and I could not be happier. Passionately, a very nice victory there. Well done, everybody involved. An 8.0 for Nick Huey and Zizi Morton. Yes, I'm getting a 7.4. And 8.3 for Cebulski as well. We're top of the table. The beating that we gave Burton Albion clearly put a little bit of fire in their bellies because they just destroyed Walsall 4-1. We beat Doncaster 3-2. We go top of the table, 2 points clear. How many games are left of the season? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. 9 games left. I mean, there's still a lot of points up for grabs, but 9 games left. There is 27 points available. We do have some big sides to play, though. We've got some easier sides, but we've got Leyton Orient currently up in 5th. We've got Cambridge in 6th, Fylde in 4th, Forest Green in 8th as well. That is going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we are going to go for the Fylde and Cambridge pair right in the middle here. So, off camera will be Grimsby and will be Forest Green will return for 4th place Fylde and 6th place Cambridge. If we can win all 4 of those, I'm starting to think it's our title to lose. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Southport. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back next time with Fylde and Cambridge, and maybe we'll still be top of the table. We're going to balls it up against Grimsby, I can feel it.